Twitter is one of the most toxic places I've ever been on, and it's fucking funny. Yeah. It's just a platform for people to fucking argue with each other about absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah.
But because of that, there's so many things that you could see that people just have an opinion on that it just doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, you could post a video about, I don't know, today I took my daughter out to buy her favorite Barbie. And like, did you fucking ask your daughter what gender she is in order for her to have that Barbie? And did you ask the Barbie what gender the Barbie is? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Genius Brain Podcast, one of the stupidest podcasts you have ever listened to. We have the stupidest of stupidists. We have Nick the Ear. Yes, everybody.
Pow, pow.
And then we have Tank Top Patrick over here. Show them the fucking guns, dude.
Dog. I've been on a cycle, my boy.
Yeah, boy.
Let's go. So apparently we found that Robyn Couch does sex novels. Let's go, Robyn.
Dude, she does audiobooks. We could tell by her voice that she has a talent for speaking.
Don't spread misinformation. It wasn't a sex novel. It was an erotic novel.
So what's the difference, though? What's the diff?
I don't know.
Because is it just setting the mood?
Was it in Japanese?
Who is it for? Yeah, who's it for? Who's the erotic novels for?
Well, during the pandemic, or early 2020, when I was like unemployed, it was before I was working here, I was like offering like audiobook and like editing and writing services on Fiverr.
Wow.
So somebody reached out and they were like, hey, it was a woman who wrote this book, and she was like, would you be comfortable? Like, I can send you like a piece of this. I think it was a short story actually, that I want an audio reading for, and I needed money.
Hell yeah, that's a good gig.
What kind of stuff did you say?
She assumed the doggy style position. Yeah, what did you say?
It was so long ago, I can't super remember, but I remember there like.
She remembers, dude.
She
remembers. You remember, Robyn.
Verbatim, the whole novel. She has it memorized. For sure.
Yeah.
It was a lot of descriptive terms.
Like what are some adjectives you would use?
It also wasn't very well written because I'm a snob like that. But,
grammar sucked.
Harry Twatter and the Sorcerer's
So many
Bone.
commas.
That's what it was, dude.
is that a Sorcerer's Stone in your pocket? Are you happy to see me?
There it is, dude.
Oh, damn.
I love it.
I'm
the Prisoner of Azkaban. Let's go. Azkaban. Let's go, baby.
Dude, I remember I was
Sounds
at
like a good book.
Joann's, you know, the material fabric
Yeah.
store.
What the
This is
fuck are
years
you doing over
ago.
there?
This is before, like when 50 Shades of Grey first came out. I didn't even know what it was. And I saw these two old ladies. They were like 60s, 70s, like old. They look like grandmas, like cute apple pie baking grandmas.
Apple pie bitches. Say it correctly.
Apple pie bitches, bro. And one of them went to the other one and was like, hey, guess what I was reading last night? And the other one was like, what? And then she was like, 50 Shades of Grey. And the other one was like, and at the time I didn't know. I looked it up and I was like, damn, these old ladies are just wet at Joann's. Just like,
dude.
I read 50 Shades of Grey. Like, I was like,
tied up.
yeah, they were ready to roll.
That shit was such a fucking popular book, dude.
I
I never understood. It wasn't a smut novel, though, was it? It was just a regular book that just had sexy ass scenes.
It was
don't know.
mostly sex, though, wasn't it?
Robyn Couch, can you clarify?
Yeah, what do you think, Robyn?
I never read it, but
Come on.
A girl I worked with at a cafe in college when it was like the top book was like, this is so amazing, and she loaned it to me without me asking. So I remember flipping through it like, this is garbage, but it was very well, it was trying to be, I should say, BDSM, but the BDSM community got really upset by it because they said, this is not BDSM, this is actually abuse, and there is a difference.
Oh shit. Standards. I had no idea.
Oh, man. There's so much nuance in everything,
Wait,
bro.
what was it? Was it about an older man taking advantage of a younger girl?
It was this girl, I guess she was like, 23 and a virgin. God forbid, what a loser, I guess. But,
Let's go! Talk that shit, Robyn.
Yeah.
but
There it is.
she
Couch.
met up with, sorry, the delay for my last name. She met like this dude, Christian Grey, who I guess was like rich or something, and then he made her sign a contract to be his
Sex slave?
Yeah, and then she gets like, I don't know, and then they start having a lot of sex. I don't know.
That's
like I said,
tight.
I didn't like.
Was it notarized? Was the document notarized? Do you know about that?
All right,
Was it
Nick,
a legal
ask more
document?
useless fucking questions, you dweeb. Good lord, dude.
It's just, I want to get a grasp of this book.
Yeah.
Why don't you read it in your fucking bubble bath tonight, dude?
you know what
I
happened?
really don't think it's because it started as Twilight fan fiction.
Oh, yeah, that makes
right.
sense.
Yeah, and then she twisted it and then got rich, so I guess good for the woman who wrote it.
Oh,
Don't
it's the same
suck
lady?
my blood, suck my dick instead.
Twilight's on the border. Because I remember there was a scene in the movie where they're in a tent and the werewolf is like hot naturally, like body temperature wise.
Of course.
And they're in the snow and like the girl's like dying or something. The vampire's like,
She has hypothermia.
you need to cuddle with her to keep her warm. And like this guy's just getting cucked out.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
and it's
tight.
very borderline like cuck porn shit.
But she was in high school too, and he was like 4,000 years
Yeah,
old.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
so technically, yeah.
that's
That's
rape,
stash, bro.
Yeah.
That's stash.
That is statutory rape.
That's stash.
Rape.
We don't say the actual word here.
Nah.
Rape.
We don't do that.
So
But it's stash.
Pat got to reunite with his best friend Chris.
Nice segue, dude.
Yeah. As we're talking about
Rape.
statutory rape.
Statutory rape, and then fucking Pat and Chris went at it again, dude.
Nah, bro. Chris is super nice. I love Chris.
Sounds
okay?
like he hates him. Continue.
Chris is dope, dude. I love Chris. First time I seen him, I thought it was gonna be. I didn't honestly know what to expect because you guys have been telling me that he wants to fight me like
He hates your fucking guts, dude.
Afro samurai, like he's just fucking wandering the lands looking for me and shit to get down.
I think you changed his life, actually. I think after you beat him in that match,
He left
You
a
were-
whole ass city, dude.
after you kicked his fucking ass,
Dude,
after you beat the shit out of Chris Osa,
That's actually
I think
really
you
cool.
changed
We're
his
just
life.
trying to change it to something else because it's exciting for us.
it was
Yeah.
really nice to see him, dude. I felt good.
You guys were
know?
like bonding.
We were
You guys
bonding.
like chatting it up.
I was like, "What's up, dude?" He was like, "What's up?" And then he was like, "That
Good
was cool."
convo.
Yeah, that was it. That was
What's
it.
up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up with you, fool? What's up?
Well, I didn't know how he was gonna be, but then we sparred and he was very, very nice, and I was like, oh, "Okay, cool."
You know what I saw? And when I saw Patrick spar with Chris Sosa, in my head, I was like, if I was Chris, I'd be fucking heated right now. Pat like punches him in the face, like he just tagged him with a jab, Chris Sosa, and then Pat goes, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Oh, Pat always does that shit.
I'm nice, dude.
And
That's
then,
a nice
and then I
guy.
see
I
Chris
feel
like,
bad.
Chris is like, oh, you sorry for what?
"You piece of shit! We're sparring each other. What else are you gonna do?"
His
You
hair
know?
started getting curlier and shit.
Dude, his hair is nice though.
Now you guys had a very tame sparring match.
Yeah, it was.
guys were
We're
great.
just there to kick it and have a good time.
Yeah, all right,
I'm
dude.
just trying to be friends with the guy. Ever since I've just been like, hey, let's be friends. This guy's like, I want to kill you.
That's
Would
Chris's
you have
you
been
plan.
the
guys have told
same
me.
if he beat you, though?
I probably would have let it go.
I
Yeah,
said probably. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
about
think
that.
so. I don't think I would have, because it's like, I'm not trying to be a professional fighter.
What if he
anymore,
knocked
know?
you out?
I mean, it would have sucked, but I don't think I would have been like, I'm gonna fight this motherfucker. Because it's like, under what circumstances? Like, we're not in a boxing league. Like, when is that ever gonna happen again? You know?
We'll see about that.
The Comedian Boxing League.
I just
is
want
gonna
you guys
happen.
to fight again and hate each other, all right?
yeah.
It makes me so happy.
We like the
Chris
heat.
is dope, dude.
Chris is a really good guy. Sounds like he's overcompensating.
Talking about the
a little
heat,
bit.
David. I saw David land a hard ass crack.
Okay,
David
You
left
know
the mark on
something.
Chris Sosa's
No,
face.
you left the mark first.
Yeah.
I left the mark after.
Yeah, dude.
All right. I thought that's what we were doing, leaving marks on each other's faces.
You're a piece of shit, I think.
I don't know. It was just one thing I overextended on. That's it. That's it.
Well, the theory, well, not the theory. Well, the stories that we talk about David kind of going hard.
Are we gonna talk about stories again, Nick? Because we can
It's
talk
still-
stories about you all
I
day.
don't know what you're talking
all
about,
right?
dude.
Mr.
Yeah.
hit him once and he goes, "No, there's no time. There's no clock here. What are you talking about? What the fuck? We're just touching."
I know he gets crazy.
And we are just touching. You know why? Because you guys be like, you guys are throwing hard, and then I get mad because I have to.
He doesn't understand.
Clap back.
The person I learned how to train from is actually him.
Yeah, right.
So all the habits I have is from you, dude.
Well, you guys
That's
are always
bro.
talking shit on the sideline, so then I respond to you guys, and then you guys are like, "Stop yelling," you know?
Nah, but you know,
I raise my
you know-
voice a little higher. All of a sudden, I'm yelling.
Here's an example of
Robyn,
why.
does it sound like I'm yelling?
Oh yes, it does.
She's like,
I'm so sorry. I stopped listening. To you.
Yes. She's like, guys are so boring. I stopped listening. Dude, this is an example of why that's not true, though, is because after you were, so him and Diego were going kind of hard. Like, not hard, but you guys were getting it. You know, it was like, it was a nice
touches,
one.
bro.
It was a nice one. And then
bro.
afterwards, I went up to, because he had my gloves, I was like, I took the gloves back and I was like, oh, you guys are going kind of hard? And he's like, what the fuck you mean we're going hard? We're not going hard?
because we were.
That was after the match, too.
Yeah,
That wasn't during. That
yeah,
was
that's
after.
true.
What's
That's
going on? What do you mean hard? Huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean fucking hard?
Because that's not going hard. Going hard is different.
Hard. Why are you saying hard like
that's
that?
what I'm saying.
Hard.
Because I'm trying to.
Like you're from Brooklyn, New
You're
York. dude.
faking the
You
fun.
sound
dude.
just like me is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I'm your abuser, dude.
This is Nick. Why?
I got Stockholm syndrome, dude. I can't escape this guy, dude.
How many O's are in your hard?
Hard.
dog.
Horde.
2 or 3.
Hard.
Every
That's a lot of O's.
habit that I picked up is literally from you. I am just another version
Well,
of you.
again,
Nick, you
knocked
are
out.
a piece of shit. Okay?
It was fun. This fool bought that little Asian dude. That fool was throwing hella hard and shit.
What little Asian dude?
The little Asian dude that was buff as shit.
Bosun.
Bosun.
Yeah,
Bosun.
he was very
wow.
nice though. He's a little
I think
spazzy,
on
but my forearm still hurts because he just swung real quick. I was like, "Hey man, you're strong."
Yeah,
You
he
know
is strong.
Patrick randomly went to college with that dude?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They watched that gay porn class together.
I don't know if he was in the gay porn class with me.
He wasn't? Weren't you guys both film guys?
We watched gay porn outside of class together. I went to
center
school with
quad.
him. We did a documentary together on kissing. We were in film school. So we interviewed a bunch of people. Like the best part is we interviewed like a priest. We interviewed all kinds of people about like the origins of kissing, what they think, a psychologist.
Wait, what the fuck does a priest know, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
that
we
motherfucker
just
don't know how to
interviewed.
kiss.
He didn't really know shit. Of
course he didn't.
We like showed him a
They're
little
above
boy.
the age of 10, disgusting.
The thing about priests, they love talking about...
Kissing is reserved for little boys. That's what he said.
Priests love
His
talking
quote.
about some shit that they don't know nothing about. Like marriage before a
Oh,
wedding.
that's what they
They
say,
be talking
huh?
shit,
That's
dude.
pretty true.
Yeah, I don't know. They have like a 30-minute monologue and then they talk some shit. But continue with what you're
How
saying.
could they not have sex their whole life? That's what a Catholic priest at least.
Dude, Buddhist monks.
They don't. They never.
They
have
don't
sex.
have. They don't ever indulge in anything that's like food. They don't even indulge in. They don't indulge in food. They don't do none of that shit. They don't eat meat. They don't have sex. Nothing, dude.
I trust a monk more than a priest, though. 100%.
I trust a monk too.
Hundo.
That's horrible, dude.
That sounds
I
like a
can't
terrible life.
imagine because there's some people who actually go into becoming monks after they've already fucked.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so they did it.
They got out their
Well,
system.
there's people who convert and they go, "I'm a monk now." But once you've had a taste of pussy pie,
Yeah.
you can't go backwards.
You can't go
There's
back.
nothing that replicates a vagina for a heterosexual person.
Nope.
There's nothing.
This
But if-
dude's meditating about not thinking
Not
about pussy.
coming.
Dude. Yeah,
Every time
not
I try to
coming.
meditate, I think about sex at least 47 times, and it's like a 3-minute meditation session. It's hard not to, dude.
Hey, you know what I found out?
Isn't it hard? Not
This
to?
dude just
Is
having
it just
raging
me?
boners when he meditates.
Well, you're a fucking horn dog.
I
dude.
may be.
You
You're
are
a sex
fucking
haver, bro. You be fucking.
I'm trying to like goosebump riot, but it's
Woosah.
He's
like,
a good man though,
woosah.
dude. When I'm at the gym with him and there'd be some cakes walking around, this fool's like, I ain't looking at nothing.
Yeah, I'm trying-
And this
Yeah,
fool's
I
like
gotta
focusing on his
finish
fucking weights. And I have to hold his head straight. And like, don't you dare, Pat.
I'm struggling, dude. You think I'm grunting because of the weights, but I'm just like, no, look at her ass. It's hard, dude.
I found
It's
out.
real hard.
So, because I'm
Very
on
hard.
like a caloric deficit,
Cool.
right? Every morning, what do guys get? You get morning fucking wood.
Yeah.
Right?
Woodies.
So my morning wood
I did
has
not
not
answer
been
that.
around for a few days.
Oh, really?
Really?
So apparently, like,
Whoa.
if you're on...
got weak dick.
Hey, let me tell you
Need
something.
that Viagra, baby.
It's already been weak as it was. Apparently, when you don't eat calories, it
Yeah,
gets
dude.
weaker.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
true though. Your libido's dropping. That's what they
didn't-
say. Sometimes that happens.
I didn't
Libido.
fucking know that shit. So I thought there's something wrong with me. So I had to go to the doctor. I was like, hey, yo, my fucking dick is not functioning. He
You
goes,
told him that.
Yeah, and he was like, what have you been doing? I'm like, well, I've been losing weight. And I told him like how much I've been losing weight. He goes, you should probably bump your calories up a little bit because, apparently when you go on a caloric deficit or a diet, like it fucks with your like libido and shit.
How many calories are you eating right now?
Well, I think it's because I started upping up my workouts and I didn't change
It's not
the
recovering
calorie.
enough, huh?
Yeah, so that's why I had that refeed day.
Let's
baby.
go.
I had 2 big ass burritos. I had
Damn,
diarrhea
boy.
too. It was awesome, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, but I didn't know that shit, dude. Nobody told me this. Thanks a lot, Nick.
But you know the thing about like David, anytime he does something, he always gets like the disclaimers on like medicines that like allergy medicine. Like you always get the worst effects. Like
Yes,
the
I
fact
do.
that it's pretty rare when someone starts dieting and then their dick don't work or like
That is kind of rare, I feel like.
you have to like seriously be dieting like for a chronic amount of time. But for
say this,
you,
though.
it's just a couple of weeks of just going hard in the paint and then his dick
My dick don't work, dude.
It's just 2 weeks for
I had a
David.
burrito, then my dick got hard. It was
Damn,
crazy.
nice,
It was the best
dude.
day of my life.
hear that,
I
y'all?
literally started eating the burrito and my dick went, yes! It's what I needed. Check it out. So, we're doing something different.
All right.
Dun-dun-dun.
So on my free time when I was specifically had COVID for like 7 days, all I did was peruse the internet. And what I found out is that I really fucking like Twitter.
Really?
Twitter is one of the most toxic places I've ever been on, and it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
It's just a platform for people to fucking argue with each other about absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because of that, there's so many things that you could see that people just have an opinion on that it just doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Like you could post a video about, I don't know, today I took my daughter out to buy her favorite Barbie. And like, did you fucking ask your daughter what gender she is in order for her to have that Barbie?
that's wild.
And did you ask the Barbie what gender the Barbie is?
Yeah.
It could just be a male with long hair. And I shit you fucking not. These are the arguments that are happening.
Sure.
Some people think it's stupid. Some people agree. And they just fucking fight each other. I think it's just for sport. So that's why we have a fun segment where we just go through Twitter shit.
Nice.
It's the
Oh,
best.
man.
Robyn Couch.
Robyn
Bring up the
Couch.
first one.
Whoa, that's already fire, dude.
The voicemail
So-
title is
Right?
great.
So we want the person who looks the most white to read that voicemail, please.
Yeah. What is the title of the voicemail?
It's okay. Toxic.
Yeah.
nutty. And then there's an N-word.
And then there's a word.
That would be like a great Sesame Street episode is where they have to explain this word. It's the Voldemort word, baby. It's the one you're not supposed to say.
This is so interesting, right? So when I was going through, there's always some shit on Twitter about somebody posting or blasting somebody's ex, right? And this one was fucking crazy. So this girl, she goes, y'all, I can't believe my ex at this point. Y'all need to listen to this. I can't make this up. Oh my God. And this is a voicemail that this Toxie. I'm getting nervous because of the third word.
Yeah.
You don't want to slip up.
Say it, David.
Nutty.
Say it.
Negrito.
Hey. A little
Said.
spin to
That's
it.
a funny combination of words, though.
I know.
He's
I like
nutty.
it how that's how she
Nutty,
labeled
too.
him.
Like
Yeah.
the nutty professor.
I feel like that's like a quirky word.
Hit that play button so we could hear this,
Boom.
Robyn.
I'm interested.
Audio might not come through because I'm really good at my job.
Well, I
okay,
guess you're
Robyn.
just going to have to read it.
Yeah,
Like one
you
of
have
those smut novels you used
word
to
for
do.
word.
Smut novels.
I can't read that though. I'm white.
Oh, I could play it here, right here. Okay, we'll just overlay it after. 1, 2, 3.
It's like his voicemail.
Yeah. Is this to you, dude? How do you have it?
yeah.
I do not refer myself to as the N word.
Okay, go.
Only to my black friends. 1, 2, 3.
Yo, you fucking play with me. You sending me the fucking voice? Yo, y'all be a fucking prank. Answer the fucking phone. What's the fucking wrong with you? Stop fucking playing. Answer the phone now. Stop playing, dude. Answer the fucking phone. you know, fuck it. I'm gonna play a song for you that I made. You don't want to answer the phone, I'm gonna play something for you. You gonna fucking feel what I feel, bitch.
Feel what I feel,
I didn't
bitch.
do that. Okay, but
This
listen,
doesn't sound that crazy yet. Oh, it's his original track.
Sounds kind of good.
Sounds like Usher.
You have to tell me a fucking again. I don't believe you. Tell me again.
Hey, it's kind of a banger, dude. There's not enough justice on the voicemail system.
Your fucking best friends, Nick, all them bitches, they're rats. Stay away from them. One more time, fucking tell me. When I got these thoughts in my head. You know I'm fucking crazy.
So crazy. At least he said it. Yo, Pat's vibing right now too.
This is actually Pat's
The
phone.
song is good, dude.
It's a banger.
Let me tell you something.
Got these thoughts
back,
in
please.
my head.
This will end it with "Call me back, please."
This don't sound that crazy. Sounds like
Hey,
I could
pick up
leave
the
this for
fucking
tips,
phone.
bro. I can
Hey,
leave these
pick it up.
messages.
You go listen to this song I made real quick.
The best part about fucking Twitter is never the post; is always the fucking comments.
Of course, always. Remember Jerry Springer? When they would ask questions at the end? That was always the best part.
Dude. So this is the one that's very interesting. This is a take from a dude. Y'all don't block your exes because you love the attention, and then come on here and call them toxic when they start acting out. Block, delete, don't engage, and report them to the police if they get violent / stalk you. So basically, there's like a little thing that's
point.
going on here where people. Well, that's the thing too. Like I don't think a lot of people know is that when somebody is stalking you, you don't delete shit. You don't block their fucking number because you don't know when they're gonna come after you. You don't know what they're gonna do or what their next move is. So you actually need this for evidence. So you do not block people. But a lot of people don't fucking know that. So like when you have somebody who's like, I only know this because I had a friend who had a stalker, you need to pile a lot of evidence. Specifically as a girl, they just technically just don't believe their shit.
Yeah.
So when you have like somebody who goes after you like this, you have to record fucking everything. Do not block. Terrible.
And have a paper trail of this motherfucker and all those tracks that he did.
Well, you've only had one lady your whole life because you're a little bitch.
Yeah, I'm a little pussy, dude.
What would you know, dude?
I don't know anything about dating. That's why it's like, I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever
made
you guys need to do.
What made you just look at Tiff and be like, that's the one?
Look, bro,
the
it just
one.
worked out. Everything just
Why you
worked
get all
out.
defensive?
I
For
know,
I'm
you're
trying to find
getting
your love
weird,
story, you
huh?
fucking
You're
Nah,
pussy.
man. The fuck, dude?
Got
fuck
these
you say to me? I'm not
thoughts
going
in my
hard.
head.
Nah, it's just,
Don't got these thoughts in my head.
let's overlay the music over there.
Don't listen to your friends, they bitches.
You know why I left Tiff a voicemail like this and she still loved me?
You guys never broke up once?
Nah. I remember there was like early when we were like
What'd you do?
19.
What did you do?
Why?
She's very sweet.
I wish I remembered. It was some stupid shit. Cause like, what do you argue about when you're fucking 19, you know? But it was probably like 2-3 years in that we were dating. And then she was like, I want to take a break or some shit. And then I remember saying like, if we take a break, we might as well just break up. Like,
you gave her an ultimatum.
Double down.
well, because it's like,
double down
what's
with
the,
force.
what is the use of a break? And at that time, in my head,
to try some new pussy.
That's true.
fuck, I missed the memo.
You
dude.
did, you fucked
No,
up.
but at the time, I just was like, we might as well just break up because there's no point in us going on a break. It's either we figure this shit out, talk it out, or whatever, or we
Hey,
just
sometimes when you're
exit.
young, you need some space to think without somebody breathing down their fucking neck.
No,
That's
100%.
true.
And
Space is good.
That's actually what I should have done, really. Is just be like, all right, let's take a fucking
But then
break.
you forced her to be with you.
Yeah, exactly. And we've been together ever since.
Ever since, my boy. Damn.
Nah, but I gave her, it wasn't an ultimatum at the time. I just, in my head, it was literally like,
You gave her the
what's
porn?
the point?
But what are the rules of a break, though?
I don't know. You have to set that from the jump.
Yeah,
Who knows
it's
what that means?
subjective, you know?
It is.
Sometimes
It is
what
subjective.
kind of break are we taking? Are we taking like a we're together, but we just need space break? Or are we taking like a free for all, hey?
Have you been on a break?
Yeah, I've been on a break.
I know which
But
one he did.
it didn't really.
Break, thank God. This fool starts getting his fucking condom, starts just shaking about. So he gets the condom all the way to the end, so he just had to search for it in there.
Like a pack of sugar.
I was waiting for this, like a pack of sugar.
Dude, it didn't work out. When I went on a break, it didn't work out. It was just like, it was like a breakup.
How much?
You know?
How much vagina did you smash in between the break? Because I know that's why you guys broke up for sure.
Got these thoughts in my head. I miss you, bitch. Bro, I've had girls actually in high school, or like middle school, high school, whatever. You know those early breakups, and they would, or breaks or breakup, whatever the fuck it was. And I've had them call and leave like voicemails of just songs. Did you guys ever get that?
They left you songs?
So like we'd
Like
be like
original
we'd
songs?
have a fight. No, we'd have a fight, and then like I wouldn't pick up the call. It's like Jasmine's calling, and I didn't pick up. And the voicemail, I'd listen to it later. And it's like, if you had one wish, we would be best friends.
That's a
Love
good
us to
one.
the end. And it would be like a minute of the song, and then click. You guys ever had that?
You're her
A
one
friend
wish.
of mine used to do that to
See?
break up with a guy.
Get the fuck
Wow.
out of here.
She would like be like leave a voicemail and it would be like no doubts. I kind of always knew I'd end up your ex-girlfriend. Like,
Well,
And that's
kinda
how they would know?
cryptic. That's so
Damn,
cryptic.
dude.
I didn't say she was a good person.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say we're still friends.
Damn,
No,
that's
best friends.
That's
Yeah, that's
baller
cool.
though, to break up via song.
Yeah, with a no doubt
That's done
song.
that. Move,
Come on.
bitch. Get out the way. Get out the
See,
way,
no, dude.
bitch. Get out the way.
I would need
always bad
something
at
more
breaking up.
straightforward like that. Because my dumbass would be like, I
You've
don't know
never
what this
even
means.
gotten dumped before. You don't even know how that feels.
I've been dumped, bro.
Who dumped you?
Oh, that's right. You did get dumped, fucking loser.
Yeah, boy. What, who dumped
It
you?
was this girl that I used to talk to in high school, and we were like kind of dating or some shit. And I think it was like the first time I ever got in a relationship like that, or like I liked the girl that liked me back, you know. And
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, it was sweet, huh? Jesus Christ. Now that's when you go, what a
That's pretty
fucking
cool.
loser.
That's cool. No, that's cool. That's the way it should
Did
work.
you do that thing where you had the fucking little trap thing?
No,
Oh,
dude,
it's
I
your
didn't do
pick
that.
blue.
Yep.
And
it
I'm
says,
like, I'm
"I
gonna
love
marry you forever.
It's like red was
You
a
want a
dick pic.
date?
Nah,
Yes
bro,
or no?
I wasn't that lame.
Yeah, the
dude.
box. Yes,
damn.
you like me? Yes or
Yeah.
no?
And she already filled it in. It says hell no.
She's like, fuck you. dude.
Nah.
But I think I just got too fucking, I just didn't know how to be in a relationship or how to like be with a girl like that. So I learned real quick that I scared her off and she was like, all right then. And then she was like, yeah, we shouldn't talk anymore. And then cut to me in the shower like, my heart broken and
Did you
shit.
for real
Dude.
cry though?
Oh yeah, dude. I was heartbroken.
Dude, in middle school, I remember
Like a fucking loser, dude.
I didn't know, like I was so nervous to talk to girls or whatever. And I liked this girl and I just told her, I told her friends that I liked her, right? And they got the message to her. And then I heard she liked me back. And then I was like, oh shit, like this girl likes me back. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. We like ended up talking and we're like, hey, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. And like, after that, the pressure, the title of being boyfriend and girlfriend, I didn't know what to do at all with it. And I would get so nervous that I just avoided her for like 2 weeks.
This podcast is brought to you by Athletic Greens, my friends. I do not start my day without my Athletic Greens. So what is Athletic Greens, specifically AG1? It's delicious, and guess what? When you drink it, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source ingredients, probiotics, and adaptogens to help start your day right. We're talking about energy, recovery, focus, and aging. Put all that stuff into your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, and it helps all those things. Why do I personally consume it, my friends? Because it helps me start my day. Like I already told you, it makes me feel great, and I don't start my day without it. It costs you less than $3 a day, and you're investing in your health. And my friends, health is wealth. I don't ever skimp on my health anymore. I used to do that when I was younger, and I messed up. And now I'm trying to get my life back, and I started with my AG1, baby. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamins D and 5, free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/geniusbrain. Again, that is athleticgreens.com/geniusbrain to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
Like she used to hang out in the
how the fuck does
cafeteria,
that work?
and I would just walk around the like I wouldn't because I didn't know what I was supposed to do,
She goes,
and it was
"Hey,
pressure.
babe, oh shit, fuck."
I literally would see her like if we were walking down the hall, I'd see her, I'd turn around and like go the other way. I'd be like, nah, and then
You want to get lunch?
and then
Jesus
like
Christ,
3
man.
weeks
You
later,
fucking ruined her lifestyle. dog.
she broke up with me, and I was so
How
happy.
did you know you didn't saw her?
She
You're
called
probably
me.
still together till this
She
day.
left you a voicemail.
No, we're married officially. She called me and was like, "Hey, we got to break up because you're being fucking weird,
Because I haven't seen you since, and I don't know where you're at.
and you actively avoid me. We make eye contact and you turn around and leave." And I was so happy. I was like, I was so relieved. I was like, I just don't have to do that anymore.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
I was like, it was just the pressure of not knowing what to do, and
Like
I was
messing up or
like
something?
11 or 12.
Wait, what did you think that you had to do?
That's the thing is I didn't know, and I felt like I didn't know at all where to start doing anything boyfriend girlfriend related, and then there was the pressure of everyone knew you were in a relationship, so everyone was like, watch every time you're around each other, people are like, ooh, like, because you're kids, you know. And then I was like, fuck all, I don't know. I was like, fuck this, dude. Like I just avoided everything at all
just
costs.
ran away.
How fucking confusing is that for that
Yeah.
little girl? She's like, I like you too. All right, peace, bitch.
Yeah, I got issues.
Then you just bounce. We're together now.
You went
Don't
for a pack
see
of
me.
cigarettes.
I guess that's
dog.
my little trauma, you know. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Your trauma.
Yeah.
That's her trauma, jackass.
Yeah, well, it was on her through me, but
Sometimes you gotta
we're
get some
12.
trauma out.
You know,
what I
we're
mean?
12. Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, dude, you were super fucking young.
was
young.
That's
I was
big.
young.
That's
Yeah, I was
kinda
like a little
cute
kid.
then.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute.
See, I
Still a
remember
piece of shit though. People don't forget. She probably hates your fucking guts.
Probably, dude. If I had one wish. That was actually my first song with my first girlfriend, Crystal.
yeah?
That was our song.
That's
Really?
a banger, dude. That's a
I would
little banger.
watch the music video of him in the rain. We could be best friends. And I would like be in homes. What the fuck? The home class, whatever. Where you would read for 15
Yeah, this
homeroom.
fool didn't go to school.
For
That's
15
for
yeah,
sure.
I'm
He was too
retarded.
busy fucking-
15 minutes, and I would like listen to it on my iPod and be like, fucking, I love my girlfriend so much. That's so gay, dude.
I'm not gonna make the same mistakes when I was 11. Okay, I'm not that guy anymore.
You know what I always felt
Embarrassing.
bad for? You remember like in elementary school where every Valentine's Day, the girls would give guys Valentine's
yeah.
cards, right? I would always feel bad for the kid that, because even I at least got one. But there was always be like 1 or 2 kids that never got any.
Oh, that's
and
sad.
that shit used to hurt me to watch.
That's
I
sad.
thought they had to give it to all the kids.
Well,
gotta
they
give
did
it to
after a
everybody.
while. So I remember when I was at 3rd or 4th grade, I can't remember, but they kind of made it a rule in school that if you do give it, you have to give it to every guy
Yeah, 'cause
because
that's
there were
fucked
kids
up.
that were
That's
left
sad,
out.
dude.
You gotta give it to everyone in class.
I remember a kid who didn't get any cards, and even I got one, right? And let me tell you something. I was shocked when I got one. I was like, my God, my word, you saved me. I'm not going to be like that fucking loser. But
what kind of candy was in it?
Huh? It was like the
little
that
hearts?
shitty one, the bracelet one.
The bracelets.
The shitty bracelet candy
The
thing.
Smarties or whatever that you bite them
Yeah,
off
that
or
you
whatever.
buy it and you eat them.
I kind of liked them.
You can launch at people. I
They
like
were
those
kind of
too.
gross though to be like melting on your wrist.
So
anyways.
I got one from this girl,
They're not meant to be
and then I got
worn.
another one from another girl who was just a friend, right?
Sure.
Because we lived on the same block or whatever, but it was very nice to have. And I remember I used to get nervous. Like, I can't be that fucking loser that doesn't get any fucking candy. Somebody. And I got 2.
Nice.
Most people on average got like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But at least I wasn't a fucking loser like
Yeah.
that one other Asian kid.
Oh, man.
But I remember
Poor guy.
him not getting one, and then I remember him crying.
Yeah.
That
that's
shit
sad.
made me feel so
That's
bad.
rejection, bro.
And I went over to him and was like, hey,
And
bro.
everyone knows it.
Tough
Everyone
fucking
knows
luck. And I just ate his candy right in front of his face, you fucking dweeb. And I regret that to this day.
You
But
licked
Do you
his
still
tears?
think about that sometimes while
Oh,
you're in the
for
shower?
sure.
and
But
you just,
like,
cringe?
but you don't really think about like how much that hurts a little kid's feelings, right?
Oh,
I was
man.
just glad that I got my candy, and
Yeah,
then after every time you gave a gift or the Valentine's card, you had to give one to everybody. But the girls had a workaround. The person that they liked, they would give them a special card, right? So it'd be a little different because the other ones were super fucking generic.
Yeah.
So either way, you knew that you were a loser, but at least you had some fucking candy.
You got some
Damn,
candy,
bro.
bro.
Back
Hell
in the
yeah.
day, it
I,
would just be,
I hope that kid is buff as fuck now. I
Yeah,
hope that
he's
kid is
crushing
just
it.
killing it.
Oh,
You know what I
trying to
mean?
be the Unabomber. So
There you go.
Should have got a Valentine gram then, huh?
Wow,
Let's go
dude.
to the next one.
What else we got?
Twitter, baby.
That guy's song was good, by the way. That's what I'm.
Yeah, that was the star there.
That's the moral of that story.
I thought I was expecting it to be a little darker.
We got another one.
Yeah,
It's
I was
called Native American White Lady. Why did this is the
Oh,
Hot
Food's
Dog
Gone
Water
Wild?
activities.
Food's Gone Wild has
Hell yeah.
the
Hot
shit.
dog water activities. Native American student records math teacher.
You have to follow this person. Okay, well, guess what? You guys see it on the
culture.
This shit is fucking. This is the most wildest shit I've ever fucking seen. Right. So what you're about to witness is a lady. If you guys are just listening to this, is a teacher, kind of pretending to be like a cartoon Native American in class teaching a class.
God,
I think I've seen this.
Why do
This is
people
fuck-
do this?
I don't know. It's half your people.
Is that the thing from geometry, dude? From calculus?
a good move right there. No.
This is a fucking teacher.
She's getting laughs. She's getting laughs. She's getting laughs.
Yeah, she's killing right now, bro.
Wow, she's going for it.
There wasn't a video they could have watched.
This is the most uncomfortable fucking thing I've ever seen.
She took this upon herself to do a live performance for the class.
Yes.
This is upsetting.
Well,
This is in Riverside, California.
Dude, homie
damn,
right here
she's
is
on the
cringing.
table.
Like,
What's crazy is that you could just easily not do this.
you could also too.
like you just easily. It's so unnecessary. Like, why are you doing that?
And what are we learning here? Are we learning anything from this woman?
You know why this shit cracked me up?
She gave a great performance.
This is 2 minutes long, by the way.
I had to think about this. It's like she first did the joke originally, nobody laughed, and she had to go louder so she could get a laugh.
You know what she did? She did the Kramer, dude.
That's
She did
exactly
the-
what she
She
did.
did the Kramer.
Yeah.
She did the
doubled
Kramer.
Double down.
Yeah,
She goes-
she doubled down. She went all the way in.
Why?
And
Why did she do
felt
that?
like she was losing the room, so she fucking doubled down.
She
So-
stood on the desk.
That's because once the laugh went away, she goes, oh, people aren't laughing. I have to go higher. I have to do more. And so she kept on trying to get more laughs. It's like, dude, it's not working. Let the set go. She's a
I
great
want
stand-up
context. I want to know why this happened. I want to know like the days. Did she say, "Hey, on Thursday I'm going to do a performance for you guys,"
I
or
got
did they
some
just
special
come in
shit.
and she just performed?
It'd be hilarious if she asked a Native American.
It's a math. I think it's a math class, right? What the fuck does that shit have to do with
Is
math?
it a math class?
Yeah, it says math on there.
Oh
Why-
shit, she's talking about fucking
What
trig,
does
dude.
this shit have to do with
I have
fractions?
no fucking idea.
and fucking ubulas
And
or whatever
triangles and
those
shit, dog.
fucking isosceles triangles. What does that shit got to do with scaling? She's doing a sakatoa, dude.
Yeah,
shit,
bro.
dude.
What the fuck is
She
that
looked
about?
like that Tribe Called Quest. You know the little yellow guys,
Yeah.
the yellow and red guys.
She
When
drew
did
that on the fucking projector.
God, she drew a walrus on the wall.
You know, I'm not a big fan of like, you know, telling people they should lose their job, but she should lose her job for that.
You think so?
That's crazy, bro. Because it's not even she's being a good teacher. She's not even good at teaching math.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think she should lose her job necessarily for that. I think it should be because these motherfuckers are supposed to be learning math.
Yeah,
she's doing
like these poor kids, man. This was learning math, and then
Sacagawea
she's doing
shit.
a 2-minute performance that's not any good and has no context to the actual fucking material.
Dude, one of my in high school, this was a pretty fucking crazy thing. There was two things that happened. There was one with my brother that happened in his class, and then one within my class. So you guys remember JROTC?
Yeah,
Sounds familiar.
The ROTC thing where they would do the
military-
ROTC and they would do like the flag, they'd flag twirling, they'd walk around with the fucking guns and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
They learn how to fold flags, American
It
flags.
was like color guard for dudes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know what color guards are, but that
know-
shit sounds
That's when they would
Cool.
twirl
Yeah,
flags.
they would do
I
it.
did color guard in high school.
There it is,
Robyn
Robyn
Couch for the save.
Robyn
Let me tell you something.
Couch.
That's why I said cool,
Yeah.
right?
It wasn't cool.
So can we ask what was your motivation at the time for doing color guard?
My sister was already in it. She was 2 years older than me, and then all of my friends were deciding to audition, and I kind of just auditioned for shits and gigs, and turned out I was halfway decent at it.
Holy shit.
I only did it for 2 years though, because it was the coaches were dicks.
So you know what we do if we're in trouble? We fucking throw a bow staff to Robyn and see her
And then we
like
see
do
what
some work,
happens, dude.
What's
I bet
the-
she
What's the
twirling
difference
around.
between cheerleading and color guard?
Cheerleaders cheer.
at football games.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, dude. This guy's never been to high school
In
before,
your
huh?
fucking face,
Yeah, dude.
So cheerleaders go to all the games and they have the pom-poms and they do their thing. And then
What are
color guard-
pom-poms? Next fucking question from Patrick.
No. Okay, they go to the games. But what
Yeah,
do color guards do?
Color guard, like during field season, aka football season, they go out with the marching band and spin flags, rifles, and sabers in the formations that the marching band does while they play their music on the field.
See?
Duh. You didn't know
Male
that, dude?
ROTC shit. I told you.
Yeah,
But
so
men
what's up.
can do color guard as well.
Whoa.
No, they can't, dude.
Inclusive.
No,
No,
they
they
can't. Not
can't.
if they want pussy. Here we go. But there was like this dude at JROTC, right? There was this crazy fucking scandal that happened in my school. So I specifically remember this young Asian girl. And she was like dined up with all this fucking badgery. You know, what do you call this stuff? Like,
Purple Heart and all that shit.
yeah, all this other stuff, like war shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck you 14, bitch? Like, how you got all this shit for?
Yeah.
And
These
no,
medals of honor.
And I was
Where?
shocked. It's like she keeps on getting promoted and all this other stuff, right? And I'm not just making this up on the spot. People were questioning this shit. So there was this a park next to my house, right? Kind of a little ghetto park. Well, lo and behold, in the wee bits of the morning, we see a SUV where the fucking glass is fogged up Titanic style.
No way.
So one of the, I don't know
Don't do
what
this
they're
to me.
called, the Grandmaster. What is
That's some KKK shit.
Yeah,
dude.
okay.
yeah.
My
Same.
bad.
Oh,
Shit,
shit,
my bad.
Grandmaster
Yeah, the same
Wizard.
hierarchy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Grand
so
Wizard.
Same
The-
system.
The Grand Wizard.
They got dragons.
He was.
They got dragons.
Apparently, he was smashing those little mooncakes. dude.
No.
Don't call them mooncakes,
Mooncakes,
bro.
It's culturally correct.
on,
he was
dog.
smashing mooncakes, bro.
mooncakes.
Dude, she was gargling the dumplings. It was
Whoa.
crazy. So they were smashing.
That's inappropriate.
Statutory rape?
Yeah,
Rape?
statutory
For sure.
rape, dude.
No.
For medals of
Nobody
honor.
fucking knew, and I don't think. Look, it was pretty fucking nuts, dude. And we felt
Whoa.
so bad because there was a dude in my Japanese class who really liked this girl. And then when he found out, I remember class, he started bawling and crying, man.
That's
and then
the wrong- that's the wrong
I
move,
bet
though.
you did, huh?
No, the news broke the news to him, dude. He
Oh,
was all over
shit.
the fucking news.
Yeah, but don't cry over that, huh? Like, you just liked her. They weren't even in a relationship or anything.
Yeah, she didn't even know you existed,
Yeah,
bro.
like, come on, dog.
I felt
Where do you think
so-
she got that Purple Heart from, huh? You gotta be wounded in battle to get that medal.
She was wounded in battle.
Oh, come on, dude.
All right, dude.
Enough of the mooncakes.
Damn.
Everybody called her mooncakes, dude. I lied. I just made that up.
You call her mooncakes.
Oh, no.
Robyn, can we fact check that, please?
What a fucking rapper, dude. That's
Yo,
a
and then in
rapper.
my, and
That's a
then in
rapper.
my in my brother's year, this happened. And my brother's 3 or 4 years older than me. There was a teacher that was like trying to pick up on young high school students, right?
Right.
And guess how they found him, or they
How?
got him.
How?
So at the time, the sheriff's department was doing like undercover shit. She was going online. So I believe the sheriff's daughter was also a deputy, and then they would set up these guys where she would pretend to be a young girl. And so it was a teacher from my high school. But he's not there now because by the time I got into high school, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
But in my brother's year, he did the whole thing where they fucking 2020, what do you call that shit?
Ancestry shit.
No, the stuff with that guy, Chris Hansen him.
Oh, they Chris Hansened him?
So they meet up at a
Dayline?
mall. And when they were there, it was the deputy and the sheriff, and they fucking arrested him because he was trying to, basically have.
He was talking to a federal agent, dude, on the chat, on the
Damn,
G chat.
dude.
How fucking crazy is
That's
that shit, man?
bananas, bro.
That could happen to one of our kids one day, dude.
I feel like, correct
Fuck.
me if I'm wrong, but it seems like if you're a teacher at a high school and you're trying to get underage, mooncakes, as you said.
Oh, don't
earlier.
say that, bro. That's disgusting.
I'm just saying. I feel like it's a guarantee that like you're gonna get got, bro.
Yeah, you're playing a risky game.
Like it's like 85% you're gonna get
Also,
found out.
kids got like high school gossip. Think about how much gossip. Like you can't be a student that like even like the guys that end up ratting on the female teachers. It's like just keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
Dude, there
Stop
was
but
kissing
they
and
just
telling, my
tell
G.
everybody.
I feel like my school was so fucking
Shut
weird
up,
because I
dog.
also
You
knew
got
this.
it good.
Shut your fucking mouth, okay? God damn it.
There was I still keep in contact with this teacher too, but there was somebody in my class that had a gigantic crush on one of our teachers.
I thought you were gonna say something else. Bro.
Gigantic cock. No, but she had a huge, and then he felt so uncomfortable around her because
Yeah.
she wanted to be like his after-school assistant.
Yeah,
and,
bro,
she was
swear.
really academic, very nice. And then
You gotta go somewhere else, Lou. I'm
Nope.
sorry.
the only reason why I knew this is because she was telling people that she had a crush on somebody, right? Because she was within our circle, like on the periphery, right? And so one day I just asked her, I was like, who do you have a crush on? And she was being really shy about it. And then she said the teacher's name. And I thought it was a fucking joke. And she legit had a crush on the fucking teacher.
That should be happening.
And so
dog.
listen, I ain't no snitch, but that teacher was my boy. Like he looked after me. So I gave him a heads up. I was like, hey, just to let you know, like I gotta let you know this because
So if you want some.
I was like,
You want me to hook y'all up?
She's ready. She's ready.
remember mooncakes? You got an opening right now, Doug. And I'm saying that she wants it. No, but till this damn day, this fool thanks me for it.
That's
because
tight.
he felt something very weird about her.
That is weird.
Exactly. You know, the thing
That's
is,
a good guy.
when we were kids,
That's a very good
we
guy.
don't also realize that these people who are teachers, they're actually not that much older than us.
Yeah.
He was maybe 6 years older than me at the time because I was 18.
Oh,
so he was only 24.
Yeah.
So when he found that out, he was like,
weirdo,
oh
dude.
shit. And then she was all heartbroken. It's like, bro, but you could have got this fool in jail over some crazy shit that you were gonna do.
Yeah, you can't
And I
do
love that teacher because he was probably the only reason why I graduated high school.
Wow.
Yeah. So
What's his name? Say his name.
I cannot. I refuse to give out personal details like that. But just to let you know, your boy's a snitch.
Damn.
I've been a snitch. Don't tell me nothing.
No, that's cool though. In that situation, that's good.
That's the homie
Because I
thing.
mean, yeah, it's like, dude, I would want to know too. Because it's weird. It's like I don't want to be even and remotely close to that shit. You know?
I don't know how that fucking happens though, man. Like there are plenty of men out there. Why this person? Well, he was a good looking dude though.
Well, I feel like you're in
probably
high
tight.
school, you know, like, and then also I feel like anyone older than you in high school, you're like, ooh, you think there's like more, there's just something cool about it, you know, because you're on the cusp of being an adult. So I think cusp, weird word.
You know what the most annoying thing that I remember I used to hear from a lot of like young girls was whenever they dated somebody that was way above their age, they would go, I'm really mature for my age.
Yeah, dude. Go
I'm
fuck
like,
yourself.
you're not mature for your age. He likes young pussy. You
Yeah.
need to run.
Yeah.
Dude.
It is
He's
very fucking weird.
a rapper.
He's
rapper.
a rapper. He's a rapier.
Here's a
Yeah.
rapier.
Those guys are always a little funky, dude. All those guys that would always. I remember there was a couple guys that we went to high school with who like graduated, and they would come back, and I think I was like a junior at the time. They graduated, and then they would start dating like the sophomores.
No.
You know, and at the time I was like,
Why?
yo,
No.
you are already out, my boy. Like you're already at.
There's
you're
so
at
much
the
more for
community
you.
college.
Last day of high school, you just never come back.
You don't come back. You don't go
Ever.
back.
No high school reunions.
No. You don't
No,
go to a high
nothing.
school reunion. No. Why
Our
would you go?
specific
No.
year had zero school spirit. And for some reason, the year that we took, our last day, our last rally, when they were like, you guys are going to graduate, there was a dude that just screamed out, he goes, fuck this shit's fucking gay. And then everybody just cracked the fuck up and laughed.
Yeah.
We didn't give a fuck. We wanted to leave and just go do our own thing.
Dude,
Yeah.
high school's lame, dude.
So that guy that always comes back to high school to kick it with his friends, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
man.
That's uncomfortable.
He's over
Move
here
on.
smoking with the teachers and shit.
I know, dude.
There's this
Talking about
one dude
taxes.
that would, and at the time, I think we were like sophomores, but he was like this. He was like a star basketball player, big, tall, like 6 foot black dude. He was like really cool. And he would always come up and like try to kick it with us. And we'd always be like, oh, cool, whatever. Turned out he drugged one of our homies
Wow.
and was like trying to fuck him, dude.
A guy?
A guy?
Yeah,
Bang his
dude.
butt?
Get the fuck out
And
of
the
here.
homie woke up and was like
He was sore?
He wasn't
Mid?
sore. Like I think he was able to get out of that situation, but he had like something similar to like food poisoning where he just was like fucked up. So for the next like week, he couldn't go back to school.
Where the fuck is that guy now?
I remember he was everywhere. He was trying to fuck me too, dude.
Yeah?
He was
Yeah,
trying to
who
get
wouldn't?
after me.
Mooncakes?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and your boy at that time,
Please don't coin that term.
You're trying to get
that's
after
David
your,
So's term. Okay,
after your mooncakes, huh?
that's my mooncakes, dog. He liked what I was cooking with. You know,
Wait, how does this guy just even think about getting drugs and just raping people like that?
There's just people. There's
Some
just
people
weird
be-
Where did he
motherfuckers
get that
out there,
fucking
man.
idea?
people be out in these streets. Probably Cosby.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Probably
There's-
Really?
There's
Do you remember?
weirdos.
Do you remember that party where that kid passed away? That's the kid from South Pass. It was at that party.
that
was at
guy
that
got
party.
drugged by that dude?
Yeah, and it was somebody you know.
What was going on at that party?
Shit was wild, bro.
That party, someone's dying. Some dude's
Shit
almost.
was wild.
You were
went to
there?
hi- I was there. I went to high school with the girl whose house it was, and the guys who threw the party. Those guys were
Damn,
our high
dude.
school guys.
What were you doing there?
Fucking leaving early, bro. Because you know what? I bumped into that big tall black dude that was trying to fuck all of us. I bumped into him and I was like, "Yeah, your boy's out, dude." And I left. I left.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts, man. I
Crazy.
remember, this has nothing to do with this, but you know, because I grew up in a very religious household, there was a buddy of mine who was a pastor's kid, and I think he's a pastor now. But there was another dude that they were two best friends. One guy, they were both like from Korea, so they kind of had like Korean accents or whatever. But you know, you used to like sleep over at your friend's house and whatever, whatnot. Like if you guys want to go kick it at the mall the next day, like just come crash at my spot and we'll go tomorrow. So this fool came back to church one day, super traumatized, and he's like hyper Christian, so super homophobic. Comes in.
I love that preface.
Yes. Super homophobic, right? Like I remember like Korean people, they play touch butt a lot. Like we be doing like gay ass jokes. It's just we're very comfortable with our sexuality. We'd be grabbing ass, whatever, whatnot.
Yeah.
He was never down with that shit. And so it turns out that his best friend at the time, hilarious guy by the way, not on purpose because he couldn't pronounce anything in English, so I used to always make fun of him. But he opened up to him that he was gay while he was sleeping over to the guy who was the most homophobic dude in the church. So he told me that they were sleeping in the same bed, right?
Oh.
And the guy they're laying next to each other. He turns to him, he goes, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you something." So like, I'm a gay. I'm
Just
gay.
like that.
And the fool pretended like he was still asleep.
That's a good move.
He said he was so scared, like as if he was going to like sexually assault him. He said he was so scared he just pretended like he was asleep, but he didn't know whether he should turn this way to give him his ass or turn this way to see his face because he was afraid he was going to kiss him. I was like, I don't think that's how it fucking works, guy.
Yeah.
You guys are friends.
Yeah.
So he opens up to him and he made it so fucking awkward. That guy, we never saw him since.
Oh, I bet.
Wow.
He just up and he left. I haven't seen him since then.
We have to contact him.
I don't know what he's doing. I bet you he's living the gay ass life though.
I
Having
bet
the time of his life,
Yeah,
baby.
he's having a
living
great
life
time.
right now.
Enjoying life. Hey, it's okay. If you would have opened up to me, I would have kissed you on the fucking mouth, dude.
Mwah.
We would have
Mwah.
experimented a
Hey,
little
you're
bit.
inclusive, dog.
I've been inclusive. My dad's so fucking funny because he's a pastor.
I've been inclusive.
My dad, as a pastor, you know, I forgot what the prop number was, but it was for legalizing gay marriage in California.
Prop 8.
Prop 69.
So people would come over to our house and they would put the prop to say like no on Prop 8, right? That was the one where you don't want people to have gay marriage.
Yeah.
Right.
It was confusing. It was
And
very
so
confusing
somebody came up and it's like, hey, this is for gay, like we don't want gay marriage. It's against, you know, God or whatever. And my dad being a pastor, he's like, all right, go ahead, put it on. And somebody came the next day and they say, yes, on Prop 8. And they're like, hey, we want people to, you know, get married because people are people and we need to have a like, okay. And so my dad had a yes and a no on Prop 8 on our lot. And people would walk by like, what the fuck is
That's
going on?
hilarious.
That's how you do it, though.
Because my dad just didn't give a fuck. He
Yeah.
goes, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that sounded nice. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Make sense. So we had a bunch of yes and no on Prop 8 all over our lot.
That's hilarious.
And my dad just didn't understand why people were so confused.
That's so funny, dude.
Shout outs to my pops, dude. Been
I love
inclusive,
that.
dude.
Been inclusive, baby.
He taught you how
Bowed
to be
it.
inclusive.
He bowed it, dude.
He bowed it. He about that life.
Bowed
dog.
He never cared. He was just like, his whole thing about life was, I don't care.
That's the thing is, why would the fuck would anyone care?
I don't know.
You know?
I think that's the best way to. That's like the best middle ground of like all this political shit. You just go because at the end of the day, you don't really give a fuck about a lot of these fucking things.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah, dude.
If you're
like, yeah,
waking up
whatever.
every day and you're wondering what cock goes somewhere, where vagina goes what, you're a fucking loser, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Just
No.
bring it over here, dude.
Bring it over here. Bring all the dicks over here.
Let's
For
go.
next mooncakes, he's ready.
Well, guys,
Nah, dude, I'm my case.
that wraps up this episode of the
We're gonna
Mooncake
end it like
Podcast.
that? All right, dude.
When you refer to other Asian people, please don't call them mooncakes.
Mooncakes.
But if you do, please credit the source.
Yeah.
Credit David.
David.
I think you're definitely the very first person to ever coin that term and talk about someone's nalguitas, bro.
Yes,
Nalguitas.
mooncakes, baby. Let's go.
Nalguita sounds like a treat too.
You know what I mean? It is.
I have some nalguitas.
Depending on who you talk to.
That's true.
You know what I
It
mean?
is kind of a treat.
Well, you guys can find Nick at Nick the Ear, and you can find Patrick at patrick.t.riley.
Don't find us, dude.
On
Don't find us.
Instagram. DM them all of your mooncakes immediately. They want to see it. Let's go. Genius Brain every Sundays at 12 p.m. We'll see you all next time. Peace.
Arigatou gozaimasu.